Hey internet family, I'm back in LA. It's so good to be here. I have so many things I want to share with you in this video. I know it's been a while since I've recorded a vlog for y'all, but I've been on the road, things have been happening. Let's see. In the snow moon, I got snowed in. I was driving up the road to leave, and I felt like the island grabbed me by the ankle and jerked me back because I ended up being there for 6 more days. No power, no water for 3 days. Thank goodness for that wood-burning stove. It went from a luxury to a lifesaver. And then I drove down to LA and my baby niece was born. So yay, blessings to Roe and Ember. And I've just been really enjoying the city. I'll show you guys a couple of new toys that I've gotten since I've spoken to you. Now, the first one is going to be for my ASMR videos, which I also got a fancy new microphone. I'm still figuring out how to use it, but as soon as I find out, you will know. Look at this. This is a tuning fork. It is in the tone of D, which is 288 hertz, which is the sacral chakra tone. And when I was running up on the island, I kept hearing this sound in my mind, and it was an octave up from what this is. But I went to a piano and plunked it out because it was for days and days I would hear this very pure tone in my head, and it turned out to be a D. So I got this to use. Nice, huh? It's not very loud. I'm holding it right next to the mic so you guys can hear it. It's not very loud, but oh, the energy it holds is amazing. I used it in the labor delivery room when my sister was birthing my niece, and it really did some amazing things, and I look forward to using it with you guys in the ASMR videos I'll make with it. And also, since now that I'm in LA, and I'm thinking about maybe potentially getting my own place and staying here for a while, but right now I'm staying with family, and since I'm at my sister's place, she doesn't like any smoke. She had bronchitis when she was a child, so any smoke, she doesn't like it. So I can't burn sage, palo santo, cinnamon, so this is what I do instead, and it works really, really well. This baby cost me like $9 on Amazon. It was great. Doctors use them. So there's that. Then, one of my goddess homies just gave me this amazing selenite athame. And it's funny because, look, you can see through it kind of. I had been looking at selenite athames last year to get. And I was looking at, I don't know, ones maybe this big. And then I saw her last week and she gave me this. And don't you worry, I've been sleeping with it every single night in bed with me. And I'm going to have to figure out how to get it in an epic box. And yeah, I've definitely been using it in a lot of my energetic situations lately. So this is rockin' LA. LA feels really amazing this time. I'm in a new place because my sister and her husband did the whole new car, new house, new baby, new marriage thing all in one moment, full life upgrade. So right down the street from here there's a park that I go run through most days, and there are these huge power lines going over it, the massive ones that look like people holding up the power lines. And so I run right in between them and bounce up healing energy into the electrical grid of Los Angeles, because my energy is pretty electric, and I like the idea of befriending EMFs. I like the idea of befriending Wi-Fi and 5G and all these things that a lot of us are afraid of. I want to fill them with healing energy. I want Los Angeles to be a place of miraculous healing and of amazing activation. I want people to come here and have their lives change in the best way. And LA is a big behemoth creature, and so I like the idea of befriending it. I like this place. I've lived here more than anywhere over the past decade or so, so I'm into it. Now, upcoming events. First off, Starseed Wilding is done after 7 years of research and experience and writing. It's finally done. So the ebook is available right now. The printed book is going to be available soon. I have to finish some paperwork. I'm a bit of a procrastinator on paperwork, so I have to do it, but I will, and it will be up. But you can get the ebook right now on my website. Also, I'm starting back up the Living Mentorship Goddess group. We just finished the snow moon. It was fantastic. And then I'm going to do it again for the pink moon in April. But as of right now, 2 of the spots are already filled. 2 of them are open. Also, I have a money magic course coming up, because in the spiritual realms, there's a lot of fear and judgment, anger and prejudice around the idea of financial abundance. And currency is currency. If you think of us before we had money, when you had to bring your 10 oxen or whatever, wherever you go, and then you think of money evolving, it was an upgrade. So let's just keep upgrading it. I really believe in healing the money paradigm on this planet. And in order to do that, we have to interact with it. We have to find an empowered, mutually loving way. And money is an energy like everything else. It deserves respect and honor. Now, it doesn't deserve to control us. It doesn't deserve to freak us out or take our energy. But it is just energy. And so I really think that we can heal what's going on with it. So that's coming up. It's the first time I've ever just taught a straight up spell that I've been using for about 14 years now. And it works, but it's your magic. So if you guys want to sign up, it closes in a couple days. What is today? March 7th. And I'll put this video up as soon as I'm done. And then I believe that registration for this class closes on the 9th because it's done for 9 days up until the full moon. So it will run from March 12th to 20th, but I'll offer it again in the future. And let's see, what else? Oh, there's a goddess workshop here in LA on March 16th. So that registration is still open for the next little while. Maybe I'm closing that on the 12th, I believe, the registration for that. So LA goddesses, come out. We're going to be manifesting our springtime. And there's still some spots left. You guys know I like to keep registration low at these things because I like to really be able to interface with each of you. So yeah, that's exciting. Oh, and while I'm in town, I'm tossed around the idea of doing private sessions in person. I currently do them on the internet, not very often, but every now and then you can go in my website and see. But I think I'm going to try out doing them in person again here in LA and see how it goes. It's an interesting thing doing this work. It's very unique. So sometimes I feel like doing this stuff, sometimes I don't. I go with what is indicated by my universe and by the feelings that I have inside of me and what feels right and true to me. So what else to say to you? Yeah, just lots of upgrades. Yay, new baby. Yay, new life here in LA. I might stick around if I can find something that I want to be in for a while. Maybe I'll stay, but I'll still be traveling around a bunch. I'm kicking around the idea of doing a retreat in Colorado in April. And I'll be, of course, doing more traveling as usual. I'll pop down into Florida at some point this year. Oh, and I'm definitely doing a goddess workshop in June in New York. So that's going to happen. Registration isn't quite open. I haven't exactly decided on the day. It's going to be a Saturday, I'm sure. Yeah. So that's the plan. And sending you guys so much love. Welcome to the worm moon. That's what the moon that started yesterday on March 6th is. It's the worm moon, but I like to think about it as the caterpillar moon because we're all just gonna sprout into butterflies. Why not? Transformation. And something to remember for the caterpillar moon is when caterpillars spin their cocoons and become butterflies, they don't just grow wings. They dissolve into freaking homogeneous goo. Complete goo stage where they're not anything. And then they reform into the butterfly. So allow yourself to not know what's up. If we're to follow the path of the caterpillar medicine, then that means right now is a time of just figuring out what you want, kind of being in an amoeba stage, just letting your reactions, yay, this feels good, no, this doesn't feel good, without necessarily judging, why does this feel good? Is this the most evolved thing to feel? Just being honest. I mean, like, this is what I like, this is what I want, this is what I do not like, that's what I do not want. I'm going to go farther away from that. I'm going to go toward that thing. So do that right now. Be comfy. And then at some point during this moon, you're going to gather your resources and spin your cocoon. And then you will rest in the cocoon. You'll go into your goo stage. You won't know what's going on, what's happening. You won't know who you are, potentially, if you're someone who will travel this track. It's okay. Trust it, because then you will emerge glorious. And that too will be a struggle. These butterflies crawl out of their cocoons, scared, weird, feeling odd. They've never been in these bodies before like this. They're hanging upside down. And bit by bit, they emerge. And then they have to wait for their wings to fill. That's why you can't help them, because if you help them out of the cocoon, their hearts don't beat hard enough for their wings to fill up. So then their wings fill up. And then they launch into the air. Can you imagine that leap of faith, literally, that they have to take when they jump into the air to fly? It's amazing. We're going through that this moon, so enjoy it. Trust your path, trust yourself. Sending you guys so much love. I'll put links down below for all the interesting things, and I'll give you one more shout out my new toys. So we've got this amazing selenite situation right here. Boom. Oh, I'm so in love with this thing. It's huge. It's giant. Okay. And then guys so much love from Los Angeles. I hope your springtime is amazing. I hope your world is blessing you, taking great care of you, cradling you, teaching you in ways that are gentle and delicious. Much love.